welcome to my first video. So today I thought I'd just do a bit of an introductory video and show all my rats. I currently have 6. I'm not going to go too in depth with all of them because I am going to make separate highlight videos to go more into detail about their personalities and everything. So first off we have Humphrey. Humphrey is a 1.5-year-old male, and he is a beige variegated top-eared rat. He is extremely cuddly and he loves to give kisses. Although he is very cuddly, he's also pretty active during free roam. He never really sleeps on me during free roam. He prefers to go explore and get treats and run around. I've also been getting a bit more into training with him lately because he has a really good attention span since he's getting older. He knows some basic tricks like spin and go through a hoop and give me a paw, but we're moving on to a few more things now that he's doing so well. He loves his treats. He's a bit of a chunky boy, as you can see, but that's okay. He's giving me some more kisses here. So now we're moving on to Gus Gus, or Gus for short. Gus is a 4-month-old male, and he is also a beige variegated top-eared rat. So Gus is pretty crazy. He's, I would say, crazier than any of my females, which is saying something because they are nuts. So Gus has been showing some signs of hormonal aggression lately. He's not drawing any blood, so no blood, no foul, but he's kind of just been being a butt to Humphrey, to say the least. He chases him, he mounts him to show his dominance, so he's going to be getting neutered in the next few months for that reason, and because there's such a drastic age difference between him and Humphrey. I know when Humphrey eventually passes away, Gus will need to live with the girls, and I'd rather get the surgery done before Humphrey would pass away, just to reduce the stress on Gus. Gus also really likes to hand wrestle. The whole free roam, he basically just darts back at me and darts away, trying to get me to play with him. And he's not too into handling just because he'd rather be exploring or running around. He doesn't hate it, he just would rather be doing other things. He also loves his treats, but he's nowhere near as chunky as Humphrey. So now we're moving on to the girls. As you can see by this hide they chewed the eyes off of and completely destroyed. So Pippa is first, and Pippa is a 1.5-year-old female. She is also a beige variegated top-eared rat. She is my heart rat, so we're both pretty attached to each other. She's the cuddliest out of all of my females and probably out of my males too. She's a little bit more cuddly than Humphrey, I would say. And she'll pretty much let me put her in any position as long as she's eating a Cheerio. Pippa is also my most trainable girl. We've been moving on to a bit more advanced things like fetch. That's what we're working on right now. Pippa will tolerate handling, and then other times she loves it. As you can see right here, it wasn't one of those times. She didn't really feel like letting me scratch her head. She loves treats, and she's pretty much the only one of my rats who prefers to eat their treats sitting on my lap rather than run away and stash it. You'll see some of the other rats coming in to get treats during this clip. So here's Ruby coming in to steal a treat, but I was all out. And then you'll see me holding Pippa on her back like a baby as she's eating her Cheerio. And then there's Twitch coming in to try to get a treat also. So now we're moving on to Ruby. And Ruby is a 4-month-old agouti blaze variegated rat, and she's also top-eared. I don't have any Dumbos at the moment, even though I love Dumbos. Ruby is my craziest female. I'd say she's a match for Gus with how crazy she is. She's not too into handling at the moment. Same as Gus, she doesn't mind it, she tolerates it, but she would rather be hand wrestling because that's one of her favorite things to do. Because she's so crazy, she doesn't really have a long attention span, so training's a bit difficult with her. She has learned how to spin, but that's about it. She tends to run away mid-trick because she gets distracted very easily. So now we're moving on to Twitch, and Twitch is a 4-month-old topaz female who's also top-eared. Twitch is pretty crazy, but nothing like Ruby or Gus. She kind of likes handling, and she has a longer attention span, so we've been working on some tricks with her together. Here she is giving me some kisses in her space pod. Ruby's next to her, she's not too into kisses. Twitch will also sometimes eat her treats on my lap, but she still definitely prefers to run away and hide them in a box. She's also going through this phase where she likes to steal anything that I have next to me. Yesterday she stole my earbuds into a box and chewed them up. And she also stole my snap lid that I use for clicker training. So now we're moving on to my last rat, and this is Finley. So Finley is a 10-month-old female, and she is also a topaz and top-eared. She's pretty chunky. She is the chunkiest of all my females last time I weighed them. And she loves her treats. She also loves shoulder rides. She likes to walk around with me around the house, or if we go anywhere, she likes to go with us. She tolerates handling, and then like Pippa, other times she loves it. Lately she's been liking it a bit more and has been letting me pet her, and she'll fall asleep on me during free roam sometimes. She still doesn't like to eat her treats on me. She prefers to stash them away. And if you're wondering where my rats are during all these clips, they are either in the cage, like these ones, or in their free roam area, which you can see right now. So that's pretty much it. That's all my rats. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.